Janette Manrara shares a passionate kiss with her husband Aljaž Škorjanec as they leave It Takes Two studios together. They've been married for 4 years. And Janette Manrara and her husband Aljaž Škorjanec proved their romance was still going strong as they left the It Takes Two studios together on Friday night. The presenter, and the professional dancer, shared a passionate kiss in the back of their taxi as they headed home. Janette looked great in a knitted leggy grey dress which she teamed with a black coat as she held onto the arm of her man. Meanwhile, Aljaž cut a casual figure in a black jacket, t-shirt and jeans as he beamed. Also leaving the studios were presenter Rylan Clark Neal, judge Shirley Ballas and Aljaž's partner Sarah Davies and her husband. Shirley looked in good spirits on Friday as she stepped out for the first time since revealing she is having more medical tests done after Strictly viewers spotted a lump in her armpit. The judge recently underwent full blood work to determine the cause of a lump under her arm, after it was noticed by eagle-eyed viewers last Saturday, and will now have further tests. She put on a brave face as she stepped out in London to head to the It Takes Two studios and beamed while rocking a typically stylish ensemble. Shirley showed off her trim pins in a pair of tight black jeans which she teamed with a bright orange shirt and leather jacket. The former Latin champion accessorized with a red handbag and pearl earrings and wore her brunette tresses in a perfectly blow-dried style. It comes after earlier this week Shirley shared an update on her health and admitted the results of her recent blood test, and in particular her hormone levels, were a little concerning. Revealing how her estrogen levels are extremely low, and her adrenal glands and ovaries are in need of a scan, Shirley said she'd booked in for an appointment at King's College Hospital in London. Addressing her fans directly in the video, Shirley said that her doctor determined her hormone levels were not right, and would need to undergo a lot of blood work. I went and had a lot of blood work done and now the testosterone's coming back ultra high, the adrenal glands need a scan and my ovaries need a scan. My estrogen levels are extremely low, all in all a little concerning for my doctor, she revealed. Shirley said the next step is to attend an appointment at the King's College Hospital, and is incredibly grateful that several concerned people bothered to let her know what was going on, in reference to Strictly viewers noticing the lump under her arm. I love you all, I appreciate you, and thank you, she concluded her clip. Shirley reiterated these sentiments in the post's caption, which read, "To each and every one of you who started me on this road, thank you so much. I'll keep you all updated, each and every one of you. Remember, health is wealth, so we'll be on top of these issues for the time being. With gratitude to you all," she wrote, alongside the hashtags health and gratitude. Last week, Shirley visited her doctor to have the lesion checked over after feeling what appeared to be a tiny little node in her armpit. In an Instagram post, the dance professional revealed to fans that she was having full blood work done at the hospital to find out more. She wrote at the time, "Dear all, thank you so much for making me aware of a lump you all saw under my arm. I am so grateful to have so many beautiful, kind, caring humans looking out for me. I will be popping to the hospital Friday for full blood work. Hormones could be the reason for exhaustion, sleepless nights and a few more things going on. I'm so happy I went for a checkup today. Ladies, let me know how your hormones are. Do you self-check? Hugs to all," she said, alongside the hashtags breast check and hormones. In a video, Shirley added that a doctor did an underarm and breast test but didn't feel anything. But she said the doctor did think she saw something when the dancer lifted her arm. She said, "I popped to the doctor, she did an underarm test and breast test. She couldn't feel anything, although she also thought that she saw something when I lifted my arm up, so maybe it was cameras, lighting, not sure." Shirley took to Instagram on Saturday to reveal she was inundated with messages of concern by fans of the show. Shirley captioned the video shared to the site, "So many messages over the last 3 weeks about suspected lump under my right arm. I have done a self-check and will go to my doctor on Tuesday. Thank you to those who reached out with their concerns. To all, be vigilant and do self-checks regularly," she continued, alongside hashtags including self-check, nodes, and breast cancer awareness. Shirley also shared the messages of concern she had received. One person wrote, "I don't want to alarm you, but you have lump in your right armpit. Please get it checked out." Another person wrote, "I know you must get a lot of messages, but can I just say you looked really beautiful tonight. As I've just went through cancer, can I ask if you could get your lymph nodes checked under your arm, as I noticed a lump under your arm tonight watching. Sorry. Just worried. Lymph node armpit, wrote another person. Dear Shirley, you are wonderful. I noticed tonight you had a visible raised lymph node in your armpit. You may already be aware, but I just wanted you to consider getting it checked. It could be due to something very minor like a virus or infection, but please get it checked. While another person wrote, I genuinely don't want to upset or alarm you, but I noticed while watching the show tonight that it looks like you've got a lump in your right armpit. Please check it. I would hate for it to be something and I hadn't said anything. Thanks for being wonderful on the show. In 2019, the choreographer underwent a 4-hour operation to have her breast implants removed due to cancer fears. She said at the time that she hopes young women will learn to love their own bodies, rather than get all these procedures. She said, don't think you need to have these procedures to make you look more attractive. For young women, if someone is making you feel bad about yourself, talk to someone. But don't do what I did. You can't make somebody love you, no matter what you do to yourself. You can get implants, you can get all these procedures, thinking you will be more of a woman for that person. But it does not make a difference. If they don't love you, they won't, no matter what you do to your appearance. It's learning to love yourself. Shirley made the decision to remove her DD breast implants and embrace her natural cup after she discovered a potentially dangerous capsule that had grown unexpectedly. And for those still considering implants, the TV star urged them to do their research into the possible risks. She added, do your research about the implants. I did not do mine. I thought if I put them in I'd look better and my husband would think of me as more desirable. I made this choice many years ago, not understanding what I was really doing, except telling myself I didn't look good enough. In June this year, Shirley suffered another cancer scare after finding a lump in her shoulder. Speaking on GB News, Shirley explained she's had 2 other cancer scares in the past, and is anxiously awaiting the results of her tests. She said, I got the COVID virus and then they found a ganglion cyst or a tumor in my shoulder. I am going backwards and forwards to the hospital all the time. I feel I seem to be getting sicker by the minute. I can't seem to get up and out. It's something between 2 bones and they are not really sure what it is yet. They have done the dye and the MRIs plus this and that. I get the results in a few weeks. The gentleman seems to think it will be fine, but still, it is worrying. Shirley has a history of cancer in her family, with her mum Audrey diagnosed with colon cancer in 2019, while grandmother and aunt have both battled the disease.